This human system in yoga, we look at it as 5 sheaths or 5 layers. 5 layers of body. In the yogic system, there is no such thing as mind, there is no such thing as anything. Everything is seen as body because we are looking at it as a technology for transformation. These are called Annamayakosha, manomayakosha, pranamayakosha, vigyanamayakosha and anandhamayakosha. Anna means the food that you've eaten. What you call as my body is just the food that you've eaten, isn't it? It's a heap of food. Small or big is your choice, but it's a heap of food whichever way, isn't it? As there is a physical body which you gathered from outside, there is a mental body. When we say mind, it is not here or there. Every cell in the body has its own intelligence. Every cell in the body has its own memory, isn't it? So there is a body of mind. So this is known as the mental body or manomayakosha. So that is hardware, this is software. This hardware and software cannot do much unless you plug it into quality power. So the third layer of the body is called pranamayakosha or the energy body. These three are physical in nature. The next layer of the body is a transitory body, which is known as the vigyanamayakosha. It is a transitory body. From physical to non-physical, it's transiting. It does not ascribe to any of the physical qualities, but at the same time it has not become completely non-physical either. The fifth one is called as anandhamayakosha. In English language, it translates into as bliss body. Bliss body does not mean there is a bubble of bliss inside you. We are calling it bliss body because in our experience, whenever we touch it, we become blissful. So we are calling it bliss body. That's not its nature, that is what it causes for us. It is a non-physical dimension which is the source of everything that is physical. If you align the physical body, the mental body and the energy body in proper alignment and balance, there will be no physical or psychological ailments within you. It is just a disaligned state which causes all kinds of problems. When body comes to a certain ease, there is no dis-ease. So if you align these things, only then you have a passage, you have a possibility of touching the anandhamayakosha where blissfulness becomes a natural process. It is not that you're blissful about something, you're just blissful because that is the nature of life. To create health for yourself, there are 3 fundamentals that you need to take care of: food, activity and rest. When it comes to food, one of the most important things that you must be conscious of is, on a certain day when you eat a certain type of food, whatever you eat, you must consciously notice how quickly does it digest and become a part of yourself. Any food that you eat, if it lasts over 3 hours, that means you've eaten bad food and that is something to be either avoided or reduced in quantity. If food moves out of your stomach bag within 3 hours, this means you're eating something that your system can handle efficiently. It may not be the best food, but your system is able to handle it. And between one meal and the next meal, if you create a clear gap of 5 to 6 hours, and in between if there is no other ingestion, you will see the cleansing process in the system on the cellular level, cleansing will happen. This cleansing on the cellular level is most important and significant for a healthful life. So between meals there must be at least 5 to 6 hours of space. If you're over 30 years of age, 2 meals a day, 2 good meals a day will suffice. One in the morning and one in the evening. After the evening meal, before you go to bed, there must be a minimum of 3 hours, and if there is a certain amount of physical activity, not necessarily very heavy or strenuous activity, just simple walking or maybe a dance or something like this, create something for yourself where about at least 20 to 30 minutes there is some physical activity after the evening meal. If you do this, largely your system will be healthy. If one goes to bed with food still inside the stomach bag, a certain level of inertia is generated in the system.